Hey friends, thank you so much for joining me today. It is Thanksgiving when I am filming. That's going to be the start of this video. If you are new to my channel, my name is Tish and this is Tish Loves Home. I'm so glad you decided to hop on and join me today. I am going to be videoing a little bit of our Thanksgiving lunch. I've got my tables already set. My husband and daughter are in the kitchen working on some last minute dishes. And I've got one thing that I've got to make, and then everybody will be coming over for us to celebrate Thanksgiving. And then when Thanksgiving lunch is done, you know what's coming next, Christmas. So I will be cleaning up from Thanksgiving. We are going to start putting up the tree tomorrow. So I'm not sure how much filming I will do. I'm thinking that I'm just going to film my Thanksgiving, the cleanup, and at least sharing my Christmas tree in this video. And then I will be working on the rest of the decor this weekend and probably on into Monday. So if you've already decorated, great. You might still get a few ideas. If you have not, please join me and let's just see what we can get done. Get this Christmas up because y'all, it's going to be here before we know it. So here's a look at my Thanksgiving table in the dining room. These plates actually came from Walmart. They're mainstay. I guess I've had them for several years and I use them all the time in this room. These chargers I've had for a while. They came from DG, Dollar General. And my place setting up here, the centerpiece on the table, I've had this for a long time on the table with the candles, and I usually just change it out some depending on the season. So I've got all the pumpkins there, and then the topiaries. These glasses are Pioneer Woman, and I just got those this year. I have enough for both tables, but I'm only using them in here this year. So that is the first table. And then I just have my little pilgrims up here with my platter. I put that back in here for today. And then I have my chalkboard over here with my verse and my little turkey sitting on top of it. So that's it for this room. And then of course I will be taking all this down today and getting ready to put up Christmas. And here is my island. It is ready for all the food to go around it. Caroline is making an apple pie. I'm going to throw a salad together, and I got the cranberry sauce. And then we will be picking up, actually Trent's doing that now, the turkey and the ham. We had it smoked, so it's going to go over here. And then I typically keep some of my dishes out just to help if somebody needs something to plate with when they come. So this turkey I've had for a long time. Believe it or not, when I got him, I found him on sale for $5 somewhere. These things were things I used for a tea recently. Trent actually got these that were being thrown away on a job. I got a whole bunch of those pumpkins. The little canisters I bought for the tea I did, they came from Dollar General. They were like $4 each. And then all of the floral I had used for that. I already had the cloth. That was from Hope's wedding. And then I had this navy. I don't even know what this is. Maybe just, I think it's just material that I was going to use for a client, and we ended up not using it. So I think it looks really pretty in here. It's going to look even better. And we have all the food going around it. And then this is my kitchen table. I'm really pleased with how this turned out. My dad always sits here with all the grandkids, and they go around and just kind of give some life updates. So that's a special little thing for them. I try to keep it fairly simple in here, but I always end up adding something at the end. I already had these candles, and I had these candlesticks. They were both from teas that I had done, so I thought that gave them just a little touch of the orange. And I added the pumpkins, and I already had this on the table and just kind of added some things to it. And then these are just my regular everyday dishes and the glasses that go with those. And I use these chargers again. So I think this table is also ready. And I have some of these type of serving pieces that I keep these all together. I actually keep them on top of the refrigerator because these are the ones that I tend to want to use the most. And I keep those out when we're having something in case somebody needs a plate or a bowl to put something in. We'll have some things that match.
Thankful hearts lifted high for the blessings in our lives. In every smile, in every prayer, we feel the love that's everywhere. Thankful hearts, we sing as one, for all we have, for all that's come. The harvest in the day is done, the warmth of home, our loved ones near. Through ups and downs, we've made it here. With gratitude, we're standing strong this year. Thankful hearts lifted high for the blessings in our lives. In every smile, in every prayer, we feel the love that's everywhere.
Cleared off the island. The table is cleared. I went ahead and, went ahead and took down those fall pillows and just put a couple of Christmas pillows back there. While I was working, I've got to unload the dishwasher. And then this room has been cleared. I'm waiting on a few more plates to come out. And then out here, I have pretty much got everything ready to go back up. These are the fall things. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 containers. And then just, these are all pretty much like pillows, and there's some florals. The cooler is not going back. That goes on top of the refrigerator, but these are the things that will be going back up. And then I've got this table set up. I'm going to use this in the house while I'm decorating. It's just easier not to have everything on the floor. And then I'm going to take it upstairs in my craft room to use during Christmas. And we will start tomorrow going through and start pulling down the Christmas bins. So I'm leaving my car out for that, so I have plenty of room to work. And then I'm going to let Trent get in here and clean up the garage from his hunting stuff. And so we kind of have a clean slate to work with. Hey friends, so it is the Friday after Thanksgiving. I've been up for a little while, had my coffee. I'm about to go change the sheets on my bed and kind of get things settled. And then we are going to start putting up all the fall stuff and bringing down all my Christmas. Yesterday, I cleaned up around here in the house, got all of that taken off. I have a table set up that I'll share with you of some of the new things that I've picked up. And I'm just gonna leave that out so that while I'm working, I can kind of incorporate those things into what I already have. So it's gonna be a busy day. We'll see how much makes it onto this video, and I'm ready to get started. Share with you some of the things I will be adding in this year. These were my Christmas present to myself. I saw a picture that had these by the front door, and it looked very similar to mine. And I thought, you know, if I got these, then I can use them really all year round, not just at Christmas. And I got this wide red and white ribbon that I'm going to tie a big bow on them. Eventually, I want to get some new pots to put them in. I had to measure them, so I have an idea of what size, but I haven't been able to find anything yet for that, but we'll see. But I'm going to tie this on there. And then on the table, this is where I decided to put some of the stuff that I've picked up this year. Not all of it is new. Some of it came from a thrift store. Some of it was stuff that Caroline had that she wasn't going to use. So I'm just going to share with you kind of what I have picked up this past year that I'm going to try to incorporate some as I'm decorating. These are just some little ornaments Trent had gotten me last year, so they will go on the tree. I had just packed those away. And this little Santa, I think I had him last year. I must have forgot to pack him. 59 cents at Goodwill. My mother loved pottery, so he just made me think about her. I'll probably put him in my laundry room. This little Santa and the sleigh, that was a thrift store find at some point throughout the year. And it was $2, $1.99. And I think when I got that, it was actually half off. So probably only about $1. I love him. I'll probably put some greenery in it. This little tree I had been eyeing. I saw it at Walmart on a reel. And I've only seen one, and I got it. I haven't seen it in any other stores, but it was, let's see, about almost $10. So I'm thinking about either putting that in here in the dining room or the kitchen. I don't know. This little nutcracker Caroline was getting rid of. I'm thinking maybe guest bathroom. This was a thrift store. Little candle holder. It says $2. I don't think I paid that much. I think it was on sale too. This, Caroline and I both got one to go at top of the tree when we put the picks in to kind of keep them separated. I thought this was such a great idea. I hope it works out. But that was Walmart, $2.97. This little tree I picked up at Ross. I liked the pot that it was in. It's got the little brown trees. And it was $13. This was a thrift store find. I love these white carolers. I think they're so pretty. I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh, $3. So definitely worth $3. The gold tree was a thrift store find. Ooh, it's heavy. I don't see the price on it, but I think it was a couple of dollars as well. And then this angel, I had thought I was going to give it to a friend, but I ended up doing something different, so I'm going to keep it. $13. I'm trying to decide with her. I'm thinking it may go in the kitchen somewhere, but haven't quite decided yet. These I picked up in October when Walmart first started putting their stuff out. I thought they were so pretty, the little nativity scenes. And I'll figure out where I'm going to put those. And then this runner was from Ross. I'm thinking I'm going to put this on my table in the kitchen. It's got the colors that I love, and it was $15. It's just such a sweet little scene on it. These were some picks that I got early at Walmart. I got 2. This is my Texas house. I got 2 of those. And then I also got a couple of these. They kind of hang down. So I'm either thinking on the mantle or maybe even over here on this table. And that was an ornament Trent got me last year, the rug. You'll see a little bit later. It's got bows on it. I'm not real sure where I'm going to put it. I'm thinking I want to put it in the laundry room. It's just really sweet. or either outside, but I really don't want it to get dirty, so I may put it in the laundry room. And then this bag just has a few little things in it that are kind of a mixture. So the pillow I got at DG very early. It was $5. He's so cute. I think he's cuter than the ones that they have at Target. But I got him at Dollar General, but I think it was October. You know, it just sells out quick. So I think I'm going to put him either in a chair in the den or somewhere in the back. And then this year I bought some more of this blue velvet ribbon. I used a lot of that last year, and I thought I might want to add a little bit more. These were just some ornaments that Caroline was not using, and I thought I might do something with those. She also had this little tree, and then this was something she was donating. I'm thinking I'm going to use it somewhere in the kitchen, and then this little deer. So these are the things that I did not have last year that I'm going to try to, in this tree. I had another one that was shaped a little bit differently, and I dropped it coming in from the thrift store. So anyway, but he's cute. So these are the things that I have that I did not have last year, not a whole lot, and I'm sure I will get rid of some things as I go, but I wanted to put them out on this table so that I can see them. And as I'm decorating with what I already have, I can decide what I want to incorporate. So it matches perfectly with this blue table. I think it's so pretty. I think I'm just going to do maybe in the center, I've got some pink trees. I'm just going to do something very simple because I think this is really all that needs. And like I said, I may just put a little something in the center, a couple of little pink trees, and just let that be. But it's so sweet. I think it matches really well with the kitchen and the cushions and just the whole look of the room. We have it all down. I left a few things up there that I don't think I'm going to use, but basically what I do, just like I do in my fall, is I do storage by room. Of course, that does not mean that I won't change things because I always do, but it does give me a starting point, and I can just pick a bin and take it inside to work with it so I don't have so much at one time. And I do have a few more down there, and I'm going to get all of these washed before I put that out. That's one of the trees. We had another small tree, but I think it's somewhere upstairs in the way back, and guess what? It's going to stay there this year. I can't do that. We're just going to do one. And then I do have a few more over here with some garlands. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on a few areas around the house, and then I think we'll work on the tree later tonight. So I'll be honest with you, I do so much better when I don't have everything around this house at one time. I just can't stand stuff everywhere. So I leave it out there in the garage on that table. And then I just pull in, and I'll do that for today and tomorrow. And then we're going to move the table into our storage room, and I'm going to keep the bins there because I typically like to pull things out for different things that we're doing during Christmas, or maybe I don't use something, so I don't want to put them back up. I want to wait. I think today, because I don't want this video to be too long, I'm going to film the front porch. I'm keeping it very simple this year. I'm going to film the garage door area, what I'm putting out there. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my mantle because I've kind of already started on it. So that'll be this video. And then the next one will be me finishing the rest of the house. So let's hop on into it. Let's get out here and get the porch and the mantle done and see what we can accomplish today. I'm just fluffing these a little bit because they've been in the box. So I think I'm going to do the bow at the top. I'm just going to cut off what I think, because I do want it to be pretty long. And then I'm going to go ahead and do 2 of them. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just measure so I have 2 the same. And I'll make the ends pretty when I take them off. We're having to watch Hampton because Carolina's not here right now. And I'm so scared if he gets outside and she drives up, then she won't see him. He wants to be outside so bad. All right, I'm going to go ahead and tie it at the very top. Probably going to need a little bit more on this side because that's where I'm going to do the bow. Oh. Well, he's coming in. He knows that Trent's outside and he can't stand it. That's so sweet. And then I'm just going to take the ends of it, fold them together, and hopefully these scissors will do the pretty cut. And give it that nice little tail at the bottom. It's kind of wide, actually. Okay, so that's the first one. And I'm going to go ahead and do the second one the same way. Aren't they just the cutest things? Oh my gosh. I love a topiary, I really do. And I just thought if I got these, then I could use them for more than just Christmas, because all I have to do is change the ribbon. All right, I'm going to give myself a little bit more on that side again because of the bow. Well, actually, I probably should have given myself more on the other side because that's the way I'm twisting it. So let me turn a little. Okay. And twisting it and pulling it through. I love all the bows right now. I am such a girly girl at heart that this has been so fun for me. I just hope I don't get tired of all the bows. I'm worried because they're just everywhere. I don't think I will. I mean, bows are really just a classic thing. And I really like this simple little bow. I just think it's so fun. All right, so I'm gonna do the same thing on this one. I don't really love the way that looks, to be honest. I think I did it too wide. So I think what I'm gonna do is just cut it at a slant and let it go. No, I don't like that either. Oh gosh, Tish. Okay. Let it be, let it be. All right, let's cut a nice little point on this one. So I have already been thinking about what I want to do next year, different. And when I show you the wreath that I have outside, it has some ribbon in it that's kind of going to be my inspiration for next year. I'm not going to worry about it this year because I don't want to have to go buy anything else. But next year, when I'm at the beginning of the season, I can kind of start picking up some things. Maybe even at the end of this one, I'm going to try to kind of bring back some of my red in a little bit more. I have it outside, but I don't have it in a lot of other places in the house. My topiary's out in the rug, and then this is the wreath, and it's got that pretty navy in it with the red, and that's kind of what I'm going to use next year, I think, more of, but it looks real pretty with the door. I do have just a couple other things I'm going to put out. I think it needs garland, and I have some, so I'm probably going to string garland around it just to kind of bring it all together. But I think the topiaries, I love them. Absolutely love them. All right, I didn't film me doing the garland at the top because, y'all, it's a process and falling, redoing. But anyway, I forgot I had bought these cute little figurines from Dollar Tree. They were $5 each. That was something I picked up, I think, last week. But they are the perfect touch out here. I think that's what it needed. And then I did the garland with some red up top and then the red bows on the side. So I think it turned out really sweet. I'm so slow. It just takes me forever because I'm thinking as I go and this and that. But anyway, I'm going to move on in now to the mantle. Here's a look at it this way. Hopefully everything will stay and we'll have the spotlight. I did not get the concrete painted, but that'll be a spring project. But I think it turned out really cute. I'm not putting wreaths on every window, but this set of French doors is next to our front door with the red. So, and you can kind of see the wreaths in the dining room from behind. So I am going to put those two there. I used to put them on every window, but honestly, it was so much work. And when they fell, I had to get the ladder. And nobody really sees our house anyway, because we're in a cul-de-sac off the main road. So I just wanted a little touch there. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna let that be it for this video. I'm gonna keep decorating. So the second one that you see will be starting today. I'm gonna keep doing some things around the house on the inside. So look for that one in the next few days. And I'm hoping to get everything finished inside the house. And then I'll just start working on maybe a few things outside and some organization to kind of get ready for all the gift wrapping. So be sure to subscribe so that you won't miss the next video, and I'll see you then.